Hello everybody, and thank you for stopping by the channel. Today we're going to talk about an electronic door lock made by a company called Zincker. The model is a Vaulta K1. It's an electronic doorknob that's meant for interior doors. You can put it on your door if you want to keep your kids out, or if you have just anything on the inside of the house that you'd want to use, maybe even in a bed and breakfast type situation or something like that. That would work pretty well. Um, I was sent this doorknob for the purpose of this review. However, I was not sponsored by them, so anything I say about the products that's like this is my own opinion and nobody else's. So we're going to get started with the unboxing and how to install it. And so let's get right to it. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Zincker electronic doorknob Vaulta Model K1. Here we are opening it up. We have our instructions, also a pamphlet that tells you how to work the electronic part, changing the code and bypass mode and things of that nature. Here we have a set of keys, so you're not all locked out, plumbed together if you don't have a way to provide power for it. We have various types of mounting hardware. And here's the doorknob itself. That would be the exterior side with the keypad, the door latch, and the interior portion. The lock seems to be made out of a zinc alloy material. Looks like it would be pretty durable for the application that it's meant to. And there was a door latch striker. First you have to remove the interior doorknob handle that's held on by one single Phillips screw. Once you remove that, then the handle just slides off, and that'll reveal the battery compartment as well as a connection for the wire cable bundle. There you see the one single screw that holds the handle on. You pull that off, and then we'll insert 4 AA batteries, 2 into one side, and then we'll flip it over and insert 2 on the other side. Of course, I would recommend to use some good alkaline batteries in that. Next up, we'll install the striker. And that's held on by two screws that's included. I didn't have the forethought to open the package before I videoed this, so I had to step over and grab the pack and open the pack and get my 2 screws out. So as soon as I have those, I'll install those into the door to secure the striker into position. Those are 2 Phillips screws, and that is a good positive thing that you only have to have one tool to do the installation if on a pre-existing door. If you have a brand new door, then you'll have to use the template to mark and cut your holes for the hardware. Next, we'll insert the exterior doorknob, making sure that the keyway is pointing in the up position. The stem is also marked this side up, so pay attention to that. If you put it in upside down, then your numbers will be upside down. It'll be hard to read that way. And then you see the little cable bundle sticking off the end there. You'll want to pass that through, and then pass that through the interior door handle as well. And there's a hole for that to come up through and connect into a little white connector. You'll see that when you install yours. And my fingers was too fat to reach in the little hole and pull them out, so I had to use a little small goose type needle nose pliers to reach in and pull that out with, and then I could connect the connector into the door handle with no problem. And when you connect the connector in, it'll make a beep to let you know that the the electronics in the exterior door handle is receiving power from the power pack. And then once you have that, there are 2 screws that go along with the door handle to secure that to the door. And if you do like me, it'll not be. If you don't do like me, it'll be no problem, because I had to pull the handle back and rotate it around so I would have the screw holes would line up. You'll see that here in just a moment. I'm looking and I'm seeing that the screw holes is not visible, so I had to pull the handle out and rotate it around in the proper orientation to get my screw holes to line up. Then I could install and secure the handle together. Overall, it's pretty easy to install. It's no more difficult than any other door handle that I've ever installed. So that is a good positive thing. Simplicity makes life easier and better to enjoy. There we have one side secure. Now I'll go to the other side. And I didn't tighten that one all the way down just so I can alignment. Alignment is, if you tighten your screws down and it's misaligned, then you'll have to loosen it back up to align it and get the other side started. So basically I just ran it down until I felt comfortable that if I needed to move it around a little bit to make the holes line up, that would be easier to do. And then came back to the other one and snugged it down. Now you don't have to make these super duper tight. Just snug is good enough. Then double check your connector, make sure it didn't pop out. And then grab your cover handle and install that. It slides on, and one single screw in the end will secure it. And then once you do that, you're ready to test it out. Now the default code, according to the cheat sheet, is 123456 and then the check mark. So you can see I'm turning the handle, the latch is not turning in. So there I'm punching the code in, and now the latch is able to turn in. Now once you do that, you have 5 seconds where it auto locks. Now the door shut, it's secure. I'll punch the code in, 123456 and check mark. And now I'm able to open the door. Now underneath of the exterior door handle is a rubber plug. If you pull that rubber plug out, there's a USB-C port excuse me, that you can connect a battery pack to. If the batteries run down, you can plug that in there and be able to power it and open the door. That way you don't have to worry about being locked out. You can also use the key to insert the key just like any standard door. So there we have it. Easy to install, easy to use, easy to set up for what you want it to do. Not a little bad little product. Like I said, it's meant for interior doors. Somewhere in that video you might have caught a glimpse of an air purifier. That's going to be next on my list of things to review. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It'll be coming pretty soon. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you like what you see with the content, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. That way you'll keep track of when I make my new videos and see what we're talking about next. I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. See you on the next one.